Brian Ray from WYRZ. I'm here with our good friend Jerry Cary. Haven't seen you in forever, it seems like. Jerry, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Jim?
I am just dandy. Thank you for asking. You are sort of stepping into a seasonal business venture, I guess is one way to put it. Tell us all about it.
Well, I have been doing a fireworks show for my neighborhood for probably the past 6 or 7 years, off and on. Well, more on now than off. But anyway, during the course of doing this over time, what I've realized is that there's a few needs in the community. Mm-hmm. And I like fireworks. I'm kind of an entrepreneur and decided, well, I could sell fireworks and help raise money for some of the community partners that are here in town. And as you know, I used to play basketball in college, so basketball is one of my soft spots. Yeah. And so this year for AJA, I'm helping them with raising some money for some scholarship funds for basketball and whatever other sports that they need a little bit of help with. So that's what I'm doing.
All right. Now, this portion of the profits that come from this will go to that foundation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about it. What is so special about what you're doing?
Well, you know, when I kind of took a look at the industry, the business, and how they operate, usually a lot of these people are from out of town. They come in, they lease up a bunch of empty space, they sell fireworks, and then poof, they're gone.
Right.
And the problem I have with that is not that they're in business or anything like that, but where's the giving back to the community? Right. And I realize they're paying taxes and so on and so forth, but I wanted to take that a step further and actually give back to targeted places in the community that are real needs that I'm aware of, and obviously I'm always open to hearing what other needs are here in our communities. And being a Hendricks County resident, it's just one of these things where after going through leadership Hendricks County, mm-hmm. You're made
little plug for them.
Yeah, you're made aware of a lot of the needs that are here in the community, and this is I love fireworks. My neighbors will tell you that my garage was full of them for years, and I've since graduated and gone on to professional fireworks. But either way, it was just one of these opportunities that I saw. Hey, here's a way that I could start a business and do something seasonal, give back to the community, and have a lot of fun while doing it.
Right. Well, let's talk about what's so special about how you're doing it. You're not setting up a regular spot inside a strip mall, right?
No, I'm not. And, going back to the entrepreneur part of me, mm-hmm. I looked at the business model and I didn't exactly feel that it was efficient. And so my fireworks are sold online, and you will meet me and you can pick them up. And I've posted videos of all the fireworks that are being sold, which is different than your normal fireworks store experience. You usually go in and they may have video, right. But it's a scrolling video and you spend a lot of time going through a lot of other videos to see the video that you want to see.
Right.
And the fact that you don't have to wait in a line or do anything like that. You order, we fulfill the orders, you come by, and we basically just give you what you've ordered and you kind of move along. So try to make it as efficient as possible. This being our first year, I know that there will be glitches and different things like that, but the savings will definitely make up for it. We're definitely anywhere from 20 to 50% cheaper than a normal fireworks store.
Well, let's talk about what the website is, or at least how people can find it.
Absolutely. We have BrownsburgFireworks.com, mm-hmm. we have AvonFireworks.com, and we have PlainfieldFireworks.com. Very simple names, very easy to remember. Now, what'll happen is I don't want anybody to freak out. It points back to another website, which is called bestfireworkdeals.com. Mm-hmm. Okay. And now I also own that domain. It was easier for me to point the names back to a central domain than to build dozens of web pages.
Right.
So,
okay. Let's talk about your product now. This
All
is
right.
not, as I mentioned off camera, this looks like the dancing scene on the rooftops of the original Mary Poppins, the old smokestacks here.
Sure.
But what is it that we're really looking at?
All right. Well, this is really cool to go through this because it gives a visual as to what actually goes on behind the scenes at a fireworks show. What I want to draw your attention to first is that we call these mortars. That is a standard consumer mortar. So it's 1.75 inches. Usually the tubes are 12 inches long, and that's what a regular consumer can buy off the shelves. In fact, just to plug what we have on our website, we have Zeus artillery shells. They will fit right in that tube.
Wow.
They go up about 120 feet, and they'll give about 60 or 70 feet of display once they explode in the air. So,
wow.
So that's the first one. The second one here is just a 1/4 inch larger, and that is a 2-inch mortar. And then we go to a 2.5. This is a 3. That's a 4. That's a 5. And this is a 6-inch. And so, yeah. 6-inch. Anything above a 3. From here going forward, they're pretty significant. Now, something that we learned through our training is if you want a good idea of what you're actually seeing in the air, a 3-inch shell generally goes 300 feet up in the air, and the display of the shell is 150 feet wide. You go to a 4-inch shell, they go up 400 feet up in the air, the display is 200 feet wide, a 5 is 500 feet, a 6 is 600 feet, and the display in the air is as wide as a football field.
Ooh.
Now, I brought in another prop, if you want to bring that up.
Sure.
Just to give people another visual as to what this is.
I just knew this was a coconut or perhaps a reject from a test crash dummy or crash test dummy, whatever.
So what I want to show you here is this is what's called a dummy shell. There's nothing in it, thank goodness, or else we'd be in a little bit of danger here. But anyway, I just show you the components of an actual firework. So the bottom here will have black powder and the fuse lights, and it goes down, and this is called a lift charge. And so once this explodes, it's inside the tube, it shoots this ball up in the air. And that ball goes up in the air, and there's a time fuse, and the time fuse is what sets off the sphere at a specific height. So this is what a real firework looks like. If anybody ever offers to sell you one of these, or you end up with these in your possession, and you do not have an ATF license, I would either call the police or
at minimum run.
Stay
the other way,
far away. And we chuckle in here, but here's what I do want to let you know. The reason why these are so dangerous is that if I were to pull off this on a real firework, there'll be a tiny little piece of fuse about 2 inches long. And you have a little bit of time before that burns down to this, which is called quick match. Quick match burns at 150 feet per second. So once that fuse hits this, you literally have no time. Like you cannot react fast enough before this thing explodes and goes through the tube. Another little point of safety is even on a consumer shell, the one at 1 3/4 inches at the end, that will actually shoot through a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood and detonate in the air. And a lot of people don't realize that. There's a lot of injuries every year. So one of the things I'm big on with the fireworks store is educating people on how to safely light off fireworks. So.
Now you won't only have these; you have other things that you can set that will be available. Correct?
Absolutely. So, my fireworks store is tailored more towards what are called cakes and artillery shells. Unfortunately, I will not have sprinklers. I won't have little tanks and little novelty items because number one, they're logistically too hard to handle. So many of them. And most people want the deals on the cakes and the artillery shells. So the major portion of your fireworks show is what I'm here for. So if you want to set up a good intro, a good body, and a good finale, I have cakes designed, if you watch the videos, for each specific section of your fireworks show. Some people don't get into it that deep. You know, I'm talking technical jargon at this point.
Yeah.
But if you watch the videos, which is a huge advantage, you'll get to see what the actual firework does before you buy.
Okay.
And to me, as a consumer, that's extremely important. And the prices are amazingly good.
All right. You'll be available if for any customers if they have questions. Like you said, you're big on the education and safety.
Absolutely.
Now, remind everyone what are those websites?
Okay. We have BrownsburgFireworks.com.
Mm-hmm.
We have AvonFireworks.com. And we also have PlainfieldFireworks.com.
And then, once again, the portion of the proceeds, the profits go to?
Yeah, they go to AJA. And now, in order for it to go to AJA, and this is how I partner with the community partners, is they actually have a coupon code.
Okay.
So in order for AJA to get credit and to get the donation to them, they have to type in the coupon code AJAA. We've got a couple banners up at the baseball diamond so people can see that, but there's still time. I am open to partnering with some people here in Brownsburg and in Plainfield if any of your listeners have a sports-related charity that they'd like to talk to me about. I'm very open to that.
Okay. All right. Jerry, I wish you good luck, and I'm dying to see some of these and how well they come out, but we certainly do appreciate you stopping by and telling us about your product.
Anytime. You're welcome to come see my 4th of July show.
All right.
Jerry also wanted us to pass on that for a limited time, while supplies last, his first customers will receive some free Roman candles, just like you see pictured here.